Let's take a look at this problem. We get the cube root of 2xy and times the fifth root of 2x squared y squared. Well, since they have different indexes numbered in a slot, you can't multiply them together directly. But I can rewrite this as 2xy to the 1/3 power times 2x squared y squared to the 1/5 power. Now notice that our indexes are now in the denominator. So if we get the same denominator, then we basically have the same index. We could put them back into radical form. Well, the common denominator of 3 and 5 would be 15. So this is 2xy to the 15 as a denominator. And this one will be 2x squared y squared with 15 as a denominator. Now for this first fraction, I multiply the old denominator by 5, so I multiply the top part by 5. Here I multiply the old denominator by 3 to get the new denominator, so I multiply the top part by 3. So now they have the same denominators, so I can put these back into radical form. So this would be the 15th root of 2xy to the 5th power. And this would be the 15th root of 2x squared y squared to the 3rd power. Now notice how I did that. The denominator of the exponent went in the slot here, that's your index. Whatever power went inside. Well, now when everything inside is your parentheses is either multiplication or division, you're raising it to a power, you can take everything inside of that power. So I can take 2 to the 5th power, I can take x to the 5th power, and I can take y to the 5th power. On this one, I can take everything inside the 3rd power. So we got 2 to the 3rd power, we got x squared to the 3rd power, and we got y squared to the 3rd power. So now I might go ahead and multiply these together before I do the simplifying on the numbers. Now the x's I want to do a little bit of simplifying. 2 to the 3rd. Now remember, when you raise one exponent to another exponent, you multiply the exponents. So 2 times 3 is 6, so that gives us x to the 6. And here 2 times 3 gives us 6, so we got y to the 6. Now we're ready to multiply those together. So I got 2 to the 5th times 2 to the 3rd. I got x to the 5th times x to the 6. And I got y to the 5th times y to the 6. Which gives us the 15th root. And 2 to the power times 2 to the power, you add the exponents. 5 plus 3 gives us 8. And x to the 5th times x to the 6, you add the exponents. That gives you 11. And y to the 5th times y to the 6, you add the exponents. That gives you 11. Now your hope is, since our index is 15, our hope is that we'd have 15 of one of these items, so we could then break it down further, simplify it. But we can't. So I'll go ahead and multiply it through. Let's see, 2 to the 5th is 32 times 2 to the 3rd is 8. 6. That gives us 256. X 11th, Y 11th. Now where you went wrong is you put the x 11th and y 11th outside the radical, and they should be underneath the radical.